it's Erica from Erica's Little Welsh Garden. Today I'll be showing you the rest of my garden. I'm hoping anyway, because it does look like it's about to rain. So here goes. So this is my patio just up the stairs from the courtyard garden. If you watched my other video the other day, you did see me power washing half of the patio, but I ran out of time. Since then I've not had a chance to really come out into the garden. So this is my patio. I believe these are laurel shrubs. The neighbour told me that when the previous owner was looking to sell the house, because there was no fencing here, they just put this laurel up, but I am going to be removing that at some stage just to get a little bit more light into the patio. It's really lovely here in the summer, gets lots of heat. That is my cockroach just there, so we'll be meeting him in a minute. Okay, so I'm just stood at the top of my patio stairs now, and I'll pan round and just show you two of the new raised beds that I've got. I originally just purchased one, but when I put it together I realised how easy it was and how versatile, and for £18 it's a bargain really. At the moment I've just put some leaf mould in there. Nearer the time when I come to plant it, I'll be adding some extra things to that. As I've got the trellis here, I'm thinking of some pumpkins trailing over and things like that, but I haven't really thought much more about what I'll be growing there. I've got some laurel here. Again, that will be going. There's a small little fence there, so cut that down and get lots of extra light into the garden. I've just got some green fencing here, just because the next door neighbour's dog does come in every now and then, so we're just trying to discourage it at the moment. In these blue plastic pots I've got some Jerusalem artichokes. They're just there because I haven't actually moved them yet. As you can see, again, it's all very overgrown, and I do need to have kind of new paths put in and things like that. In this area there is a big tree stump, and I think there's some kind of rocks around a little kind of planting area, so again that all needs to be sorted. And this is kind of like a really nice part of the garden that I'm really looking forward to working on really. We get a lot of sun in this part of the garden during the day, and in this area here we have kind of a really big raised garden area with stones all around it. I did last year start digging that out and got about 100 bricks from this area. There is stairs leading up to the woodland on both sides, so I think this will make a really lovely kind of raised area. Again, I just love growing pumpkins, so it will probably just end up with pumpkins in. So now I will take you up to kind of the woodland garden area. So this originally, back in the day, was a pig pen. It was all taken down by the previous owners. Here we just use this to store some wood, and this is our wood store, made out of pallets last year, but unfortunately due to the cold weather we have used all the wood. And then this takes you around to the woodland garden. I don't know if you can hear that running water, but we do have a little stream where all the water from the mountain kind of collects and then is taken away into the main drains. So now we're at the beginning of my woodland garden. On the left hand side I have 2 wormeries and 2 compost bins, and I have a wheelie bin there that at the moment, because I don't have a shed, I use that for my tools and things. This is a really old apple tree here that unfortunately isn't doing very well. I've been learning a lot about coppicing, so I'm going to see if I can turn this apple tree into a coppice tree. This is already a coppiced hazel that was here previously. I think what's happened with this garden is over the years people have just chopped things off and then they grow back. So there you go. So these are my lovely rescue chickens and their husband Cockroach, who was making all the noise earlier. At the moment they're not able to be free range, but that's something we're working towards shortly. And the land that we have kind of goes as far as the biggest trees back and this lovely oak tree. So last year when we first bought the property and I was doing some exploring of this kind of wooded area, I found the kind of the remains of some small building here, and I dug out all of these bricks from inside it, and now it makes a perfect kind of big compost heap area. As you can see though, there's loads of really big branches in there and things, so it's going to need some sorting out before it can be a proper compost heap really. Again, I've done quite a lot of work up here, just kind of with the brambles and things, but as you can see, you just need to keep digging brambles out every time you're up here. A couple of weekends ago, I did dig out 20 brambles, but as you can see, it's probably going to need 20 digging out every day for a year. This is an ancient cherry tree that we've got, but unfortunately it's not very well, so that will need to be coming down at some stage. Next to it we have a coppiced hazel again, so that's something that I am going to be looking to learn a lot more about, with the kind of things I can do with the hazel. This is a wood pile that we've got for next year really, as we only kind of cut the wood up last year. And this is kind of just a really overgrown area of the garden. We have loads of ash saplings here, sycamore saplings, and there's a really big oak tree that's kind of growing on its side. So, and that is pretty much it. This is just the beginning of where the kind of runaway water that is for the stream along this way. The trampoline there is from the previous owner of the property, and I think this is possibly a bay tree here, but I'm not sure, so I don't know if anyone can help me with this or tell me if they think it is. I have kind of snapped some of the leaves in half and it does smell quite nice, but I'm not really sure if it is bay. This here is some of the oak little branches and twigs that we've cut down last year from one of the branches that was really overhanging. I would like to think that there is some wildlife in there. So I hope you've enjoyed looking around my garden now, warts and all. As you can see, I have a lifetime of work to be done here. My plan originally was that I would be turning this all into kind of growing space for vegetables, but it doesn't get a lot of light and the ground is really wet, so we need to do a lot of work before we can do that. However, as you've seen from the other parts of my garden, I have plenty of spaces to be growing food for the next couple of years. So thanks very much. If you have enjoyed watching this, please like. Any comments, please comment, and if you wish to kind of follow my journey, then please subscribe to Erica's Little Welsh Garden. Thank you very much. Bye.